We'll look now at the algebra of functions. That is to say, how to add, subtract, multiply, divide, and do some things that we can't do with numbers to functions. So let's just talk very briefly about the types of things we can do before we introduce the more important concepts. So just to kind of get it out of the way, we can essentially treat functions just like algebraic objects. That is, anything we could do with numbers or variables, we can also do with functions. So I can add functions in sort of the natural way by adding the outputs, and similarly for subtraction, multiplication, and division. We'll look at examples of this. Essentially nothing new is happening here. We add, subtract, multiply, divide in exactly the same way for functions as we do for numbers. There is one important operation that applies for functions, however, but not for numbers. And this is the act of composition. So let me just give the definition of this. Composing a function in essence means applying one function then the other. So this is something that you cannot do with numbers. The CLEP exam loves to test this type of concept because it's very important for thinking abstractly about functions. It's also something that doesn't exist for numbers. So it's a nice way to test a unique aspect of functions when compared to the things we've seen so far. So in the next section, I'll introduce composition formally and also work through several examples where we have two functions and I want to perform a variety of algebraic operations on them. So we'll just go through all of these examples and make sure that we understand how to do everything.